if you're here, please come up. Come on up. The Romero family, please come up. Is there any other family that I have not called out that have suffered the harm of police terrorism to your family? Oh, okay. Kenneth Harding family is being represented here. The Allen Bluefoot family, Adam, Mr. Duanis. Any other family? Let's give a minute for the family. Richard Pope. I get really emotional about this part because this is real serious right now. So I'm gonna ask the families to help me on this since we don't really have a lot of time. If you can, say who you are, who your family member is, so that this community can know them and love them and embrace them like they have with Oscar. Because we know it's not just about Oscar. It's about all these families. It's about all these lives that's been taken wrongfully. And if you can't feel this fucking pain, I get really emotional about this. But let me just pass this mic now.
Yo, everybody. I'm representing the Perez family, and we're here representing my nephew, and we'd like to say that this protest here is all about Oakland right now, but we need to transfer it over to Contra Costa County, because right now, in about 5 days, we're going to try to mix up with Richmond, because they messed up my nephew and messed up our whole family's life. And we need to get it straight that it ain't just black lives, it's all lives. I want that loud. We need to say that. Everybody's got to say all lives. It ain't just black, it's all lives. Now, my nephew got shot by a white officer, and it don't matter. These officers are trigger happy, and everybody knows it. That's all I had to get up here to say. God bless everybody here. Stand with God.
Thank you. All Perez, right? This is the Perez family right here. And of course, Pedro Perez was murdered in Richmond, if you're not familiar with the case. And it wasn't that long ago, but this family here needs your support. So if you hear a call out, please go to Richmond and support this family.
Contra Costa County too. It ain't just Alameda.
Here, let me do the Duanis family. Christina, who's a diehard soldier for Ernest. Here's their family.
Really quick, I'll let my aunt speak for a second, but I just want to say that we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Oscar Grant and for the Oakland community and building a base for us to, the other families for us to work on. So we owe all of you a debt that we can never repay, and to Uncle Bobby and to Oscar's family. They're the ones out there gathering the families. They're the ones doing the work. I can tell you that it hurts bad, like Uncle Bobby's saying, to have to see so many families every single day, no matter how hard we work. So we just need to keep on doing it because we're building justice. We can see that happening in our streets. We can see it happening in our country, and we just can't stop. So thank you, Oakland. Thank you to Oscar Grant's family. Thank you.
I'm Rosemary Duenas, and this is our family. My son, Ernest Duenas, was killed in 2011 by police officer John Moody, and I want to thank Oscar Grant's family, Uncle Bobby, Sister Beatrice, Sister Wanda, all of you for standing up and supporting everyone. You go from one side of the United States to the other in just days, and we appreciate that. God bless you. Thank you.
I'm here. My ex-husband and the father of my daughter was shot and killed by the police right in front of his house. He's a white guy. It was 3 p.m. in the afternoon in Napa. So for all the people out there that think this is not coming their way, this is out of control. That police officer not only didn't get fired, he got promoted. He's on the SWAT team now. This has to end. End. These people should not be armed. Racist. Richard Posha. My husband's name was Richard Posha, my ex-husband, best friend and ex-husband.
The Mario Romero family.
Hi, my name is Cindy. I'm the sister of Mario Romero. My family is here. My brother Mario was murdered by Vallejo police who shot at him over 40 times in front of his house. He was unarmed. He wasn't wanted. They attacked him, and they shot at him over 40 times. The officer who murdered my brother, he killed 3 people in 2012, all within a 5-month period. His name is Sean Kinney. He wasn't fired, he wasn't prosecuted, nor was he investigated. He was promoted. He was promoted to detective. The Vallejo Police Department has attacked us for standing up. You know, when we came out saying murder because that's what happened. There was no question it was murder. When they planted a police-issued training weapon inside of his car and pretended that he pointed it at them, it was murder. Planned murder, premeditated murder. These officers are not drug tested after they've been hired.
That's right.
A lot of people don't know that. They think that all of their officers in their communities are drug tested. No, they're not. Not beyond hire, and they're not psychologically evaluated. The Vallejo Police Department is using marriage counselors to counsel their officers. So it's important for you to know, that we have terrorists that are terrorizing us. This is terrorism on U.S. soil, and we need to call it what it is, okay? We need to stand up, we need to fight, because we've been fighting since day one. And we're looking to connect with everybody that's been victims of police brutality. We'd like to get your contact information. We're on Facebook. You guys can look us. We're on. You can look us up on Facebook. Justice for Mario Romero /Facebook and justiceforMarioRomero.com. So we thank you guys. We thank the family of Oscar Grant. You guys have paved the way for us. We watch you guys. Sister Beatrice, Uncle Bobby, we love you guys. Wanda, we love you guys. And, we take after you guys. And we're going to keep fighting. We know this is just the beginning, but we're gearing up to continue. Thank you guys.
So I want the Kenneth Harding representative, Al.
Thank you. Danica Chapman is home recovering from surgery, so I'm here to represent her for the Kenneth Harding Jr. Foundation. Kenny was 19 years old when he ran from the San Francisco police over suspected not paying his $2 muni fare. He was shot in the back 3 times, and he was left to lie on the ground for 28 minutes before they let the ambulance take him. They let him bleed out. And Danica continues to fight for him. There's a court date coming up in May. I would like to say that Latinos stand with Black Lives Matter. Thank you.
Thank you, Al. Is there any other family that I missed? I know I'm not going to miss the Bluefords. Definitely not. This family that's getting ready to come to the mic, I'm sure you all know. And I'm sure Al would be very proud of his mother and his father, for what they're doing. I mean, all these families. I'm not just specifically speaking about them, but I have to say, Geraldine is no joke. When she talk about jabbing, she is serious about them jabs.
Thank you, Uncle Bobby. God bless you all. I just want to give honor to the Almighty Creator, who without Him, we would not be here today.
Right.
Who gives the families, all of us, support to fight. I thank Wanda and the Oscar Grant Foundation and committee I thank all the families for coming together, because united we stand, divided we fall. And they think that this is a joke. They do laugh at us. They act like that what we are doing out here in the streets is going to go away. But we're not going away. We're going to jab their ass all the way to Congress. We're about to change some bills. We're coming out with the Allen bill, and any police officer that turns off their camera while on duty will be prosecuted, will be fired, will be ran the hell out of town, because we're sick and tired of being sick and tired of loved ones losing it's just genocide on our youth. And while youth are tired, I'm tired. I'm old now. I don't have time for this. I'm supposed to enjoy my life. My life is broken without my Allen. You know, they're mad because we're taking over the BART stations. We are tired. We're going to take over some more BART stations, and we're going to continue to march, and we're going to continue to use our voice, because if we don't, they're just going to go away, close their doors, and act as if this is just another march and another demonstration, but it's not. It's a revolution. God bless.
Hello, everyone. I'm here representing my son, Alan Bluford. I want to thank the Oscar Grant Committee and all the families for fighting, keeping up the fight, because we're going to unite this fight at the right time. We're going to hit them with the big punch, the knockout punch. We're not going nowhere as families. We've been stricken with something like this that you couldn't imagine. People with authority feel like it's their right, or they can kill our kids and get away with it, because they have been. This prosecutorial system that we have set up with the prosecutor friends with the police, and they the only one have the rights to charge these police, is ludicrous. I mean, they're their best friends in the prosecutor, in the whole damn industry. So it's a lot of things we got to change. We got to work towards changing things. We got to stay aware of what's going on and keep the fight up. God bless, stay strong.
All right, let's just give these families a round of applause. And my sister, Oscar mother, asked me to ask you, as you see these families standing in the crowd, embrace them. Share your love with them. Because we know that that is strength for them to continue their fight. So we ask, the Oscar Grant family ask this, and my sister's here now, let her make that request.
I just want to say, I have one of my dear friends, we used to go to school together. His name is Michael Hockridge, and his daughter was murdered, not by an officer, but by someone who was full of hate. And I'm just asking that you would just stretch your hand to him. It is a hurtful thing to have your child on one day and you expect to see your child the next day and they're no longer with you because somebody was so foolish enough to get a gun and take her life. 22 years old, who did not deserve to be killed, did not deserve to lose her life, left her baby girl without a mother. And I submit to you, as I said earlier, that we have to have a heart of love for one another. And the only thing that's going to conquer the hate is our love for one another. Beloved, let us love one another, for love is of God. And everyone that loveth is born of God and know of God. And it's going to take us as we protest, but we protest in the spirit of love, because it's going to take all of us working together in that spirit of love, saying, you know what, all lives matter. I don't care who you are, but I am my brother and I am my sister's keeper. And I will stand up when I see an injustice to them. I will stand up and say something. And so we all have to take on that spirit to begin to love one another and to begin to look past our differences of who's better than who, or who's able to do what better, or who's able to talk better, or whatever the case may be. But we have to in that and understand that we all have gifts, talents, and abilities. And as we use our gift, talent, and ability that God gave us, we can make this place a place livable, a place full of love as we walk together in that love.
Thank you, Wanda. God bless you. I've been knowing this family this year makes 41 years, and we're family. Oscar was 22 years old. My daughter was 22 years old. A jealous female walked up to my daughter and shot her in the face. She would have been 23 tomorrow. And as long as I live, I'm gonna stand next to Wanda and Bobby and support you as long as I got air in my lungs. I love you.
Community that's gonna make that possible. So we call out to you to be a part of this movement to make that happen. This event is not over, but we wanted to definitely share these families with you. So applaud them, love them, and stand with them. Thank you. If we missed any families out there, just raise your hand, because we definitely want to recognize you. The Santa Rosa family of Andy Lopez was here. That's the 13-year-old who happened to have a toy weapon, was killed by the police. We gotta love that family. The Cameron Boyd family is here. You know,